to the RS Technical Solutions Tech Talk. I'm your host, Miguel Godino from RS Americas, and today we're going to have a little discussion and learning about Norgren's Excelon Plus series. So, with our guest here from Norgren, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to our viewers?
Hello, I'm Charles Werdioff. I'm the product manager for air preparation for Norgren. Today we're here to discuss the integrated electronic pressure sensor, or otherwise known as IEPS, for the Norgren Excelon Plus series.
Well, thank you for that. I'm really excited to learn more about the Excelon Plus series. So, to start off, let's examine key features and benefits of this series. How do they enhance safety and efficiency in an industrial environment?
The IEPS system allows you to have a digital gauge with color readout and have a pressure sensor so you can get feedback to your system on whether or not your pressure is within the range or outside the range.
So I did skim through these products, and there seems to be several settings that you could change on these sensors. Could you talk about these settings and why they are helpful to the user?
The settings are you have pressure, you have your tolerance, so what's your set pressure, what's your tolerance, and then your hysteresis, which is when the pressure goes out of tolerance, at what pressure does it come back into tolerance? And with that, along with that, you have settings for what type of pressure you want, PSI, bar, megapascal, what temperature you want, Celsius or Fahrenheit, and then you have for your pressure sensor, if you're working non-IO link, you have digital outputs, NPN, PNP, and push-pull, and normal outputs, normally high and normally low.
A lot of features then on this Norgren Excelon Plus series. So a common question we get asked on products is how it responds in a industrial harsh settings, right? So what makes these products robust, mechanically and electrically speaking?
Well, first of all, the product is installed onto a filter regulator or a standalone device, and it's incorporated within the housing, so it's protected from external damage. And then the housings are die-cast aluminum with painted internal and external surface to help reduce corrosion. And then along with that, you have other features. With the sensor, it's rated 1.5 times the pressure rating, and it is coated to prevent corrosion.
Right.
So there are a lot of features that help prevent this product from any external or internal damage.
Okay, so something a bit different that we haven't done in this segment yet, but could you go ahead and give us a live demo on the Excelon Plus series?
Yes, be glad to.
Okay.
Okay, the IEPS device in this instance is showing red because the pressure setting is outside of what we have set for pressure and tolerance for this device. So to change the settings, you press the button to change settings. First, you'll come to the pin. You can make adjustments to the pin, or you can bypass it by holding down and moving on. Next is set point. For set point, we are going to change this one. So you arrow up and down to change things and hit the button to move to the next selection. In this case, we're going to change the set point to 50 psi. And then from set point, we have tolerance. Currently it's at 7 psi. I'm going to change that down to 5 psi. And then after tolerance is hysteresis. That's at what pressure you will reset to a green indication of positive acceptable range. With hysteresis, it's the pressure that you return to from your out of tolerance in order to indicate that you have acceptable pressure again. So in this case, it's set for 3. I'm going to adjust it to 2. And then additional settings of pressure units, PSI in this case, Temperature, degrees Fahrenheit, so you can change that to Celsius. Rotation, if this was a regulator, you could set it with the knob down and the screen would flip 180. DO type, PNP, so digital output type, PNP, NPN. Digital output normal, in this case it's high impedance. And then back to pin. And then when you want to return to your screen, you just hit the button and hold it. So when we add pressure here, you'll see it's at 31 psi. So it's in the red because I had this set at 50 plus or minus 5. And you see, when it's in the range, you will have green to indicate from a distance you can see that the pressure is within the range. And then then you can lock it down, put a padlock through, or if needed, adjust it some more depending on whether or not your range has shifted on you. So if we go out of range, as you can see, it turns red again. And it won't turn green again until we get back into range with our hysteresis calculation. So with a regulator, you always want to go past where your setting is and bring it back up. And that's the setting adjustments that you have for the IEPS unit.
So I hear that this product has some integration options to be monitored in an automation system, right? Is that something you could explain to us?
Yes. The system has I/O link capability. With I/O link capability, you have the ability to hook up to different field bus systems if the customer's field bus system is unknown and or could vary. So with I/O link, you have the capability of results of pressure, temperature, voltage, and number of hours used on the current cycle and the number of hours used for the life of the product.
Right. Well, that pretty much wraps up the questions I had for you. So before we signed out, is there any last thoughts that you would like to share with us?
I'd like to thank the audience for listening to this presentation on the IEPS, and I'd like to thank RS for giving me the opportunity to present this product.
Well, I want to go ahead and thank you for your time here. I really appreciate you showing us a little demo on the Norgren Excelon Plus series. And I hope our viewers learned a little bit more about it and explored more on pressure sensors and accessories. And to our viewers, thank you for watching. Remember to check out RS and Norgren for your air preparation applications. And we'll go ahead and catch you next time, all right? Thank you.